You are going to starve to deathy. Da, 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 da. I ain't helping. Da, 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 da. I'm not helping. I'm good. I got my friends in the back. I got Bob, Jim Bob, Bobby Bob, Boss Bob, Bob in the back. Check please. I don't think we should talk to this guy anymore. The mortal vessel, in turn, can absorb some of the power, there's no such thing, from the incubus, among other things, their mortality. Nope. No, no, they do not. No, they do not. No, 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 they don't. I think this is the gaslighting they're given so that they don't understand they're killing people. They siphon the life out of people. No, no, this is incorrect. I'm calling bullshit. This is garbage. Of all the things, this little Victor dude, don't get gaslit by this. You are going to murder people by making them happy and horny in Minecraft. Or very angry that they eventually lose it, and you will feed off of them. Their life. Their life. This is a really interesting version of it so that it's not so horrifying, but real stuff like this, guys, stay the fuck away from it. It's stay away from it. Don't touch that shit. Do not even bother yourself. If you're horny, go to bed, dragon. Like, just go there and buy yourself something there. I'm like, of all the things, don't do that to yourself. Just don't even go there. If you're under the age, ignore what I just said. It's none of your business. Wow, sounds like a decent deal. No, it's not. It is not. Garly Pop, he's still a demon. It's never a decent deal. It's good for them, not for anyone else who's involved. I certainly always have plenty of emotions, mostly hatred for the fact that to earn money, you have to work. A whole mountain of raisins for Victor, or whatever he called it. What a relief. Just you are going to starve to deathy. Da, 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 da. I ain't helping. Da, 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 da. I'm not helping. The thought of having to chase. Oh, yeah, it's him. Oh, what a relief. Just one person. The thought of having to chase after a whole bunch of strangers makes me feel sick. Bro, if I wasn't feeling as tired as I am today after having slept properly and then waking up for some reason, and it's like, I feel like exactly what is being described to probably happen, I would be more emotionally acknowledging of your situation, but I don't care right now. I really don't. I'm like, well, that sounds like a you problem. It sounds like a your problem. Because I currently have another problem. You know, damn. That sounds so weird. That's creepy. It's not even creepy. I feel like I'm so tired, I don't care to be scared. Strangers are the scariest thing right after rent. But I love communicating. Well, sometimes. Sometimes. I'll say sometimes. Oh? Well, it's cool when you can get along with people. Some people are probably just made for that. And me, well, I'm just me. I always feel like I'm just saying something wrong. Because I usually do say something wrong. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing it right now. Oh, seems like I'm doing it right now too. I read that entirely wrong. So, yeah, getting attached to one person, you don't have to try to constantly impress strangers. That's just a dream. Hmm. Victor flips through the grimoire, reading the chapter titles. Techniques of rogue seduction. Juicy emotional juices, using laviscus, lascivicus, lascivicus, I don't know, lascivious, lascivious, I don't know what that is, I'm so sorry. What? The word energies for thermo, uh, Thaumaturgical purposes. I don't even want to know. Yeah, dude, I have no idea. I feel better though. I'm energized. I'm excited. Even my reading is catching up. For some reason, I couldn't read words I've seen before. It's like, what happened? I just want to starve without energy and maybe pay my rent. I just want to not starve without energy. Oh, sorry. I was like giving him the worst output. I was like, yo, dude is done with life in game. I just want to not starve without energy and maybe pay my rent. I don't need to be the lusty cousin of Doctor Strange. Don't we all, dude? Don't we all? His finger finally jabs at the random chapter title somewhere in the middle. Love letters. It seems completely and irrevocably outdated, especially that part about carrier pigeon colors. Love letters? Who writes love letters anymore? This could apply to text messages now, right? I guess so. Or crazy. Yo, I just watched a show recently where the person technically kind of went into the female lead's dream, the male lead, when it some using a sort of magical property he has went into her dreams, and they were like pretending they're just a person in the dream talking to her father, who was giving her information about an investigation she was doing, and he just confessed in between there. It's like they're like, okay, you to find the clues, you gotta go to this location. They must have been there, and the murderer must have been a woman. And he's like, yeah, okay. So the person was tall, this person was that, and this other one was a little chubby, and this one was a woman. By the way, insert her name. Like, let me say, female protagonist will be able to solve this case. And she was like, what? And it was like, yeah, I care for her. I know she's got this. No matter what she does, even if she hates me, I'll always be there with her. It was such an indirect confession, and this is what it sounds like. It's like, it was so weird. It's like, these are those things they were using, some of them. Except for the first one. They were freaky. Like, this stuff was weird. These are those kinds of things. He was doing this type of thing, sort of a love letter or message, but through her dreams. It was weird, and I felt weird about that. I was like, because the second male lead was the one who helped him get that through to the female lead, and when they got there, they were so pissed. They were like, "What? Wait, he can meet her even in his dreams? Even in her dreams? I don't have a chance. What the? Wait, I gotta meet her during the day." It was so dumb and cute, and it's so funny. This guy, yeah, he seems like I would say in this case, he seems like the second lead, kind of silly in that story, but he's giving off the first male lead. If you want to know what that show is, if you're interested, it's Flirting with the Tyrant. It's a C drama. It's a Chinese drama. It's funny. It's really interesting. I love the female lead. She is amazing in a lot of her works. I love it. I didn't even know she was there, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna check this one out. When I saw it, I was like, she's here! Ah! And I knew it was gonna be fun. It's so cool. It's kind of it's kind of like a just a forewarning if you don't like these. It's an enemies to lovers kind of thing, and I'm not a fan of it, but I do love the way they wrote it. It's actually very human. It's very human. It's sweet. But moving on. Yeah, they did some kind of stuff like this, and it was pretty interesting. It's pretty weird because incubi, as I've learned, and I learned a little there, they would enter through sitting on top of people's chests when they're asleep, men or women, incubi on like women, succubi on men. They would sit on their chest and literally suck out the energy of the person through their sleep, through their dreams. And in their dreams, they'll be meeting someone, giving them a sort of love message or like a person they wished to be with. The incubus would pretend to be the person, and the person would willingly, as they said, a willing person would willingly give them permission to suck out their, not to suck out, but to feed off of their energy. In this case, they did get this right, but they wrote it in such a way that it's not evil, you know? They're not written in their true like evil form. And I really like that. Because the madman, we would have never survived that. The mad king is not a great thing. The jester thing and clowns are not great. In their original writings, yeah, darling, you don't want to meet that. You don't want to meet a Pennywise any day. Even the vampires. I would think vampires are more calm, but they're still vampires. I'm like saying calm in the sense of they're very horrible, but of all the ones, the Mad King and Incubi are very horrifying stuff, man. They're like the vampires are still awful and terrible in true like demonology and stuff like that. It's horrifying stuff. You don't want to know. You really don't want to know. I love how the book was like things you want to know about the demons and things you also don't want to know. Because stuff in there, I'm pretty sure you don't want to know. But there's very, very, very interesting stuff that you would want to know so that if you ever end up seeing some random person confessing to you in your sleep, ignore the son of a bitch. Because that's not them. And if it is, they'll have the cojones to actually tell you in real life. Because if it's not them, you'll end up opening, no, not opening, but creating a contract, as this situation states. You end up agreeing to give your energy and emotions and life force energy and normally sexual energy to a demon. Okay, so like if you didn't know that, I'm just dropping a little bit. It's like I grew up with a lot of interesting stuff happening and a lot of interesting information. I love that even the countries that I was interested in have actual classes that teach this stuff. You could just look up some universities that teach about demonology and angelology. I find like angelology for some reason is kind of hard sometimes to find, but it's there. It's there. Yeah, and by the way, be very, very aware. A lot of the information is very not say misleading, unless you've actually experienced like actual situations with like evil stuff and spirits and stuff like that. You probably would agree to whatever is written in those books and like information gathered. But in real life, when you experience stuff like that, it's actually very different. It can be very, very, very horrifying and way worse for people. So the reason why I'm saying this to you guys is because actually this one I am absolutely not an advocate for. I'm just having fun. It's a game, yes, but I want this guy to leave. I want this guy to leave because I don't like the fact that everything is being described here. Sounds too coincidental for me. Okay, I feel weird today. And then I play this and other things before this I saw, and I was like, okay, I'm not superstitious, but this is weird. This is weird. I feel tired. So I'm gonna just have fun with this, and we'll see where it goes. I'm just letting y'all know this is kind of a like info PSA. If you're like unaware of this stuff and you really think, oh wow, an incubator will love you. No, they won't. No, they will not. Do not dare. I'm like, it's fine if you mess around with like if you mess around with insanity, you went into what you went into. The madman, the mad king, it's in the name. He's a mad king. Yeah, look at. I'm just like read some SCPs, okay? Look at the Scarlet King with his jesters. That's not a fun place to be. That's the equivalent of what they are, and honestly, yeah, are described as and is as far as we know, they are that vampires and everything as well. It's not a great thing. We already know about this stuff. But these guys, this is a new level. I have been watching some other stories as well. They showed like the worst versions of them. And I was like, oh my god, I don't want to meet that. It was the worst thing. So this is so interesting that somebody actually put this here and was like, you can get someone to willingly agree for them to take the energy. And they will be so persistent because another show, not the one I told you about, another show tells you about that, but he wasn't an incubus. This demon character was not an incubus. He was just like a sort of fairy kind of thing. And he would force possession onto people by using the same method of like, oh yeah, you need any help or something, or you want to follow, you want to meet your person who you love, do this for me quickly, and you'll meet him or you'll meet her. And people will be like in desperate in that moment. They'll be like, oh okay, and they meet them and they're normal. Next thing they knew, they're dead. They're dead. Next thing they knew, yeah, the person's gone. Their soul belongs to that person now and he would not always kill all of them, but due to the method he was using, making them agree to be with him since he was already sort of dying, he would end up sort of leeching off of them and killing them, thus behaving in such a like a sort of incubi way. Even if he doesn't intend to do it, he did it anyway. And he was not sorry about it. He wasn't sorry about it, but he did change and become a sort of a better person towards the end of the story. It was the most horrifying version of that, which just showed sometimes if you meet something or someone and you're dreaming and someone's like, oh, here, there's like some paperwork you need to sign. Oh, you want to like hang out with me in the corner quickly? Let's go through that. Like, and he would always use like doors. He was like, oh, let's hang out there. Let's walk through this door real quick. Let's walk into my room or this office. Wow, let me see your room. And people will be like, yeah, sure. And by saying, yeah, sure, or like, oh, come in, it's like the vampire rule. You gave him permission. And like that, they were taken. Like that, they were possessed. And it's another Chinese drama. They were so detailed. It was horrifying. I wish I remember. They're still making it. And it's like, yo. I was like, yo. The power of dreams is crazy. It was wild. So seeing this here just made me immediately go on like, ew, wait a minute. I gotta check. I'm gonna call Jesus real quick. So just be safe, guys. Especially with like information like this. Don't take this and take it too seriously. This is not me trying to be a Christian on y'all. No, this is me just being a normal person who's been through some crazy stuff in my life that I know better than to just sit here and be like, ha ha ha, it's fun. It's fine. Okay, PSA over. Took too long. Let's go. But this is a good start. Let's work on this before moving on to more complex seduction methods. He pulls out a pen from somewhere, a cheap ballpoint with a little anime cat charm on the end. I hand him a grease stained napkin, like everything in this rotten place. The book says to convey aching adoration. Oh my god, this is creepy. This is fucking creepy. Oh, I don't like this guy. This is so creepy. This is exactly what they did in the story. Oh, they literally gaslit. Yeah, it's to gaslight, freaking make them fall in love with you and cause them to say yes because they think they're in love with you, though they're not. Oh my god, I remember when they did this. Oh, so creepy. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Ooh, it's so creepy. Oh shit. The book says to convey aching adoration and a hint of forbidden desire. Holy God, Jesus Christ, please take the wheel. What is happening? Never mind, Jesus, I got this. I'm learning how to drive. What just happened? Victor starts scribbling something on the napkin. Oh my God. Oh! Victor, you're never getting laid. Never mind. If it's Victor, who's the one? If it's Victor, the incubus, you're like, never mind. You will never die. You'll be fine. In Minecraft, it will never happen. In Minecraft. Yeah. Maybe something like this? Oh, wow, Victor. Wow. I kind of don't want to help him. I'm like, I don't want to help him. What if my charm rubs off on you? No. This conveys aching adoration. Let me be sarcastic. This conveys, oh my god, aching adoration perfectly. I'm like, do not improve your formula. Nobody should suffer. Hmm. Okay, I want to say that, but let's see if we say no, Victor. Try again. Yeah, I guess this really isn't the most aching thing ever in the world. He takes a less greasy napkin from me and starts drawing again. How about this? Marry me. Yes or yes. Uh, will you marry me? And a funny kitty. Wonderful. Oh, it's me. Will you marry me and a funny kitty? Wonderful. That lonely, pain-filled tear is like a cherry on top. Let's try no. That's definitely better. I just want to see what he's gonna say because my original is like his sarcasm. Apparently, he likes that. I don't. Hmm. I don't know about this guy. That's definitely better. Why am I smacking my lips so hard? Let's say no, Victor. Try again. I want to see what he's gonna draw. No, Victor. Try again. Exactly. Wrong again. This still lacks forbidden desire, I suppose. No worries. We can work with this. I'll try to follow the instructions more closely this time. I read the new note and feel a wave of heat wash over me. I don't know what muse visited this guy, but it seems his inner incubus has finally broken free. And we go back because we don't need that on this planet. Let's go. I'm gonna say it's perfect. It's perfection. Let's go. Because admittedly, I do like that meme. Really? You think so? Thanks. I mean, it's obviously a silly picture, but it has a lot of layers of meaning. Yeah, you beta. You beta. You beta. You beta. You're welcome, you met this alpha. You know? It's like, it's saying, I'm just humble being, unworthy of your gaze, but supported only by crumbs of your attention. It reminds me of a specific content creator. I'm not gonna mention it, but they're very like, yeah, it gives that energy. They're very like fun. It gives fun, silly. This is me. uh, hi, energy, and it's just silly. It's like cool guy, but he loses his demeanor in that moment when he sees her. Victor continues to flip through the book, recognizing the desire of the vessel. Oh my god, they said vessel. Oh, this is so creepy. Oh, that show. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, why would you be called a vessel if you're not gonna just possess it or like take it? Ugh. At least say target. Damn. He scans the few lines of text. It's all about observing subtle hints, interpreting body language, and engaging in candid conversations to uncover the special nature of mortal carnal desires. See, I told you. That show told. What is it called? What is it called? Oh, wait a minute. It's Fangs of Fortune. There it is. The other one. The other one, I don't remember what it's called. It's like so much older. The one that's really recent, it's Fangs of Fortune. It has the most gorgeous looking cast. Oh my god! But my favorite is the doctor dude. He's so cute. I fucking love him. He's so funny. And you would never guess. It's like male lead is whoo okay. Hallelujah. But if you watch, I'm not gonna spoil. If you watch it, you will know. If you watch it, you will know. It's so good. And if you're not even interested, I'm pretty sure that'll get you hooked on some good drama. It's a fantasy type of thing. Obviously, it's dealing with like spirits and demons and stuff. But it's they don't have like an incubus in that situation in that story, but they work with the way that it happened in this other. What is it called, man? What was it called? I don't remember. I really don't remember what the other one was called. This one is yeah, it's Fangs of Fortune. They basically the main villain does that a lot. Basically, I'll just say that. Not how he does it, but he like does that without the whole like eating their soul and the desires and everything. But it's literally this whole thing they're describing here, and it's so crazy. He scans the okay, so in candid carnal desires. Yeah, he glances at me. Bruh, we are not your vessel. Be gone with your thoughts. Thoughts be gone. What? Oh, I totally forgot this is Buttercup. I was like, what? He glances at me. What does Vessel Buttercup want? The vessel wants money. The vessel wants stable mental health. Hello? The vessel wants their soul and energy and emotions to themselves. Privacy, please. Fame, love, and adoration. The vessel wants to become a new Sandario Bocelli. Bocelli. The vessel wants a simple human sofa and cuddles on it. The vessel wants to leave work as soon as possible, not linger. Let's not linger, young man. I want to kick him out, but it's gonna shorten my playthrough. Ugh. Oh, the things we do, the things I do for love. Ugh, the things I do for content. Okay, I think Vessel Buttercup wants. I think a simple human sofa and cuddles on it. She seems chill. But okay, wait, what do I want? I want him to get the fuck up. Okay, so that's gonna end my show. It's gonna end everything so quickly. I'm like, I want you to get the fuck out of my store. Now. The vessel wants money, wants mental health. Let me see what this does quickly. Will it just freak you out like, oh, damn, I gotta go? Because if it's not that, mm, let's try this one. It's really unstable. I love it. It's like a fame, love, and adoration. The vessel wants to become the new Sandario Bocelli. I have no idea what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's like a singer or something. Let's say the vessel wants to leave work. If it's not, I want to see these two. Just a quick look. The fame and love fortune one, and I will pick stable mental health or so fun cuddles. That's hilarious saying I want stable mental health from a demon. Okay, that's hilarious. Let's try this one. I'll see what I choose after. The vessel wants to leave work as soon as possible. Let's not linger, young man. Wow. He glances at the clock. He's like, oh, yes, I understand. I need to draw my own conclusions, right? People don't just tell you what they want. You have to observe. Yeah, like a creep. Sometimes people want you to stop annoying them with your incubus stuff. Yeah, especially the whole energy and soul devouring part, which you guys apparently don't do, but I don't trust shortcuts. Emotions come from energy, and the energy to generate and create is everywhere. So I don't trust the idea of like, oh, it's just emotions. Nah, I'm reading between the freaking lines. I just came from another dimension, mate. Like twice. Yeah, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Sometimes people want you to stop annoying them with your incubus stuff. Oh well, almost done anyway. Okay, he feels like an idiot, but on top of that, he feels like he's made some fundamental discovery. Yeah, now we know why people why they become so mean. And I'm sure you guys are like, "Oh, you being so mean to him." So what? He's gonna eat our energy. I want to be Sandario Bocelli. Who is that? I can always be a muse for an artist. Okay, see, I knew it was some type of artist. I'm like, what? Oh, who is that? I don't know. Oh, that's a piece of cake. It says here that Incubus can always be a muse for an artist, something they pine over and will never physically get. Most of the time, the problem is that you lack the energy to create a masterpiece, not that you're incapable of it. I'm not sure what matters to you, public opinion or just your own, but if you're happy, I'll be happy too. Feeding off positive emotions, remember? I'd say I could bring you ideas too, but I'm not very good at creativity. Only when it comes to only when it comes to how to creatively crap myself in public. Okay, so if we just let him kind of linger here, his Riz doesn't Riz. And I'm trying to have fun with this one. So we go back. He likes that for some reason. I'm just gonna say what is actually nice. Some simple human sofa and cuddles on it. Great. And pizza, right? I can't have pizza. Cheese, I can't have that. Well, at least you can have it. You can have it. I'll go make a sandwich. Excuse me. Yeah, we are incompatible. I'm incompatible with this guy. I've never felt like backtracking as much as I am right now and just changing the choice I made for like, yeah, no, the little gift thing is fine. There's no joke in this one. The other ones had jokes. They were fun. I don't know what's up with this one. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's just not for me. But let's see what his stuff is about. In his eyes is genuine sympathy and understanding of every delicate string of my unfortunate, lonely soul. It's honestly quite a simple desire. I think if the criteria for the second person on the couch aren't too strict, I could easily help. Though sometimes I comment too loudly on what's happening on screen. I hope that's not too much of a problem. Sometimes you just can't help but make a stupid comment. 10, 20, in 5 minutes. Especially when you know some facts about the movie. Literally like I just did with the whole Incubus thing. I was like, I'm giving y'all a hey, by the way, don't actually think this is a good idea. We continue to study this villainous seduction manual. The art of verbal seduction and slippery flattery. To his surprise, Victor finds no mention of the fact that pirate compliments work on living people. We examine the first photograph, where worlds are labeled as keys to the treasure chest of the heart, and flattery is described as a powerful aphrodisiac for the ego. True. It's all very dramatic, but the main idea is quite simple. Say nice things, don't say unpleasant things. Bada bing, bada boom. Hmm, this is definitely outdated. If I tell someone that his eyes are double gateways to the champ's Elysees, I'll definitely get sprayed with pepper spray. And this, good lord, when I kiss you, I tremble like a paralyzed beggar. What? How is that even supposed to work? No, that's too much, even for me. Victor cleans his throat. His gaze slides over me, trying to latch on to something particularly attractive about my appearance. You have very elegant ear shape. Uh,